Get out of here. Trying to get all this shit together. Out of there, Rocco. Oh, there I am. What's up, people? It's your boy DJ Mix Miles of Chaos. I'm up here fucking with this audio. I was trying to play some background music. I don't know what the fuck. I'm still trying to work on this Streamlabs bullshit. But we in here trying to get my boy set up. But hell, it's saying that we'll need to connect their mic camera before you can add them. Bruh, DJ cut up. You're gonna have to set your mic and your camera according to my setup. That's the reason why you're not coming through. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you get that straight and you can come straight on through. Yeah, because it's not showing your picture or nothing. And I see my brother Dog Prince. He came in and came back out. What the hell? Look, man, if you're gonna come on my podcast, you're gonna have to speak English or verify yourself or whatever the fuck, because we don't play that over here. You know what I'm saying? Because you will easily get blocked. For real. But anyway, it's your boy DJ Mix Master Chaos on this beautiful Sunday evening, broadcasting live in the great state of Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Man, got so much going on trying to get this audio straight, because I be wanting to share audio videos and stuff. And this is a little bit different from Zoom. I don't know. I'm going to probably relax and take notes on this shit, but I'm going to get it together. For real. Sooner or later, I'm going to get it together. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing good on this Sunday evening. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, as always, doing my thing. But right now, I made time to do this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I got a special guest coming on here in a minute. As soon as he get his audio and camera straight. And my brother Dark Prince, as always, he'll be on sooner or later too. He came in and came back out. I think his phone ain't messed up. His gadgets ain't messed up. But anyway, want to promote. Shout out to you guys that got your own little business, your own little concepts like me. You know what I'm saying? Restaurants, all kind of little business, you know what I'm saying? From shit, washing cars, or detailing vehicles, painting, and whatever the case may be. Much love to you guys. But I always want you to send, your look like a picture or even a video or something. I'll try to get it on my podcast, really, you know what I'm saying? Because I love showing love to my people, you know what I'm saying? You can always send it to KIDJsmusic@gmail.com. And subscribe to my YouTube page too, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you probably ain't gonna be able to watch this shit all the time on Facebook, because Facebook have a way of, you know what I'm saying, leaving this shit on there for a good time being, and then get it up out here. Especially when I get to talking about certain things, you know what I'm saying? They don't like what I be saying, and they fuck around and delete my shit, even though I already have it on file on my side of the tracks. But on their side of the tracks, they get rid of it real quick, especially if it's something they don't like that's against their so-called community standards or whatever the fuck. Because, you have to be careful on the things that you say in such society nowadays, which is bullshit, because they can say whatever the fuck they want to say to make black people and brown people and other people that are non-Caucasian look like damn fools. And even some of the Caucasian people look like damn fools. But, when you start to fire back, then they have a problem with that. And that's just that's as racist as it comes. But anyway, oh man, well, hopefully my brothers will come on through, you know what I'm saying, so we can jump right in, you know what I'm saying. But I'm finna go and get the party started with tonight's topic. And tonight's topic is, has social media brainwashed us, or has it made our lives better? Well, it's a yes and a no clause in that, in my opinion. for the most part, it has brainwashed us quite well and very, very well. if you know, like I know, I mean, because I was looking at this one brother's video back here on YouTube, and he basically broke it down to the way how I look at social media. Device not connected. Oh, come on, bro. Oh no. DJ cut up, man. God damn. You should be able to come on in here. I don't know what's going on. I mean, sheesh. Man, this is crazy. Everybody else get in there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm brother Dark Prince. Hopefully, when he get back in here, because he came on here. Let me see if I can get him on the horn. Hopefully he'll come in, because I think he'll probably be back in, because he had clicked in earlier and then he clicked back out when we had the theme music going. But what I was gonna say anyway about social media, yeah, social media has brainwashed a lot of us, because you gotta think about it. About what I want to say, roughly almost getting close to 20 years ago, a lot of the shit that we do in our daily lives we wasn't doing back then. And that is a real deal Holyfield situation, when you can be able to basically voice your opinion, and people all over the country and all over the world, basically parts of the world or whatever, can see what you post. See, when you back in the 90s and probably maybe the early part of 2000, you couldn't do that. Now you can do it. You know what I'm saying? People can see what you say and do. You know what I'm saying? You talk, you know, and majority of us, we talk about our daily lives on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, and now you got TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just crazy. And then a lot of times you catch yourself every day with this motherfucker to your face. All day long, you're looking down at this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And because a lot of times I catch myself doing it. I ain't gonna lie and say I don't, because I do. Because I feel like I'm brainwashed, you know what I'm saying? And most of the time, you just, you know, the way we live our lives nowadays, we want to just basically keep contact on things, certain things. And a lot of times we want to keep contact on things that we don't really need to be keeping contact on. And that's like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, you know, how they live in their lives and stuff. And then a lot of times you got people out here that basically not living the life that they say they living, you know. They basically lying to themselves. What's happening, First Lady? I meant to tell you that I was going live, but I was so busy trying to get all shit together. Because I have a special guest that's supposed to come on. He's fighting with his audio and camera or something. I don't know what, because I never had to, you know, be a guest on my own show. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's connecting the wrong way or whatever, but his icon is coming up backstage. I can see his icon, but I can't see his face. So I don't know if it's saying that he got to connect his camera and his mic or some shit like that, and he's having a problem doing that. Dark Prince popped in and he popped back out. I don't know what the hell he got going on, but it might be that old goof ass phone here, which I wish he just go ahead and get a new phone. But I know my brother be doing so much of this and so much of that. But you know, it be what it is. It is what it is, you know. But anyway, I was talking about social media being brainwashed. Yeah, a lot of the shit that we watch on social media, I mean, a lot of things that we do in our daily lives nowadays, it's totally different from how we used to do things back in the days, because we didn't have too much the internet. And in the internet that we had, we couldn't do none of this shit that we're doing now. And that was because, you know what I'm saying, we were just getting in the game on the whole cyberspace situation, you know what I'm saying? You know, and, you know, now we got Facebook, we got Instagram, we got Twitter, and, you know, all these shit, and of course YouTube, as well as the new situation, TikTok. So it makes it easy for you to basically communicate with the whole goddamn world, basically, and they know it, and people can do a lot of the stuff they never thought they can do in their life. And then it also make the weak motherfuckers become the strong motherfuckers, So, my brother then clicked on in here. I think I see audio. Oh, he's right here. Well, I guess since my brother then came on in here, I gotta go ahead and introduce him. He finally got his goddamn audio and shit together. Ladies and gents, for the first time on It's Just Our Opinion podcast, my brother from another mother.
What it do, man?
DJ Cut Up, aka Hype Man. Ken Lewis is in the motherfucking business.
What it do, man?
What it do, bro? What's
what
the business?
It do?
Man, what the hell you was doing, man? You trying to get your mic together or something?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you good.
Okay.
I can hear you damn good. Man,
What's good with it?
Man, shit, man. This is the only time I can really get my time in is when the sun went down. I can get a fucking parking space. Other than that, I can't really get on my damn podcast like I used to very much. You know what I'm saying? I usually do this shit on. But yeah, I passed through Mississippi not too long ago, man. I'm in fucking Alabama.
What part?
I don't know, some little country ass. I think it's Evergreen. It's Evergreen, Alabama. It's like the central part, Alabama. Okay. Yeah, I'm going up here to Savannah in the morning, Savannah, Georgia, and then I'm gonna turn around. And I'm gonna be making my way back to the house. I'm going to Hollandale. I supposed came to Hollandale this week.
Shout out to the truckers / DJs, man, out there.
Yes, sir. We out here. What do? Hell yeah! I tell any motherfucking body, man. I mean, it's hard trying to do all this shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, shout out to you, bro. You doing your thing, shit, man. You got a following. I heard about your little party, homie. I was like, man. Damn.
Yeah, everything been good, man. Appreciate you all the, the encouragement, man, from the start. I started off with you back in A&E. We've been together for a minute, man.
Man, you know what? Believe it or not, you know how long it's been?
How long?
Since 2010, bro. No lie. 2000.
We used to put them shows together, man. Shit down the whole city, man. The whole city used to come out.
Man, I fuck around.
Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Man. Hell yeah. I mean, because I looked up and I don't know. I seen one of my memory thing, and it was some shit like a picture that we took back here, man. In like 2012, when we did a party.
Mm-hmm.
And we showed out, man. Every time, even some of the videos that I be having in my old phones and shit, I'm like, God damn, the motherfucker saying 2011, 2010. I'm like, God damn.
We brought a new vibe to Hollandale. Like, man, I used to have like the Grown and Sexy. I used to do the flyers and shit. We put it out there. We used to promote for like a month straight, getting there. And we used to bring out Anguilla, Leland, Greenville. Shout out to all them hometown, around the way. The Delta man came out, showed us much love.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. I mean, that's what it was, man. I mean, like I say, there's a good clause to the situation, and then there's a bad clause. The bad clause is I felt like we wasn't getting that much love that we supposed to have gotten. And and it's bad when you got city motherfuckers that come to your town and tell you, man, y'all motherfuckers need to be in the city. Y'all need to be around here in this country ass town. And I'll be like, man, I love Holland. They're like, you're not getting what I'm saying. You're not getting what I'm saying, man. Y'all doing shit that motherfuckers in big cities be doing. This ain't no country shit we be doing. And I told myself, well, I'm not originally from this country. I'm from the city myself. My whole vibe is the city, West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So all I was doing was bringing the West Coast vibe to Hollandale. I did this shit back in the early 90s. If my brother, Dark Prince, he come on there in a minute. He'll tell you. Because when Boy the Hood first came out, nigga, I had everybody calling me Doughboy back then. For real. It was like me. It was like me being Doughboy, Willie D, my brother Willie D, He was Trey, and God rest his dead. My partner Ricardo was Ricky.
Man, I remember catching some of them vibe, man, with the Dookie change and everything. Y'all growing up, doing y'all like back in the days when you was at way back in the days. When I think you was like A&E, you were DJing. I think it was at the Rainbow. What the Rainbow Inn?
I played. Yeah, I played the Rainbow Inn. That was my first spot I played at. That's Billy's place, isn't it?
Right. No, that was what's the guy name? H. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. I'm going way over your head then. No, I was thinking about Billy. Remember Billy's place over there off of
Oh yeah. The stove, Billy. Yeah.
That
Billy
was my first spot. And matter of fact, shout out to JTH Project the one put me on that spot over there.
Man, I always go in the stove part. I always try to peek down there, try to get in the club.
Billy wouldn't let your ass come.
I was too young then.
Hell yeah. That's where I first started. Literally, I was on 12 inch. I was bringing crates of records inside the club then. That's when we had records. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me ask something. You remember your first turntable?
Yeah, I still got them at the house. Statin next to turntables. Yeah, when they first came out.
So you still got the crates with the
I got my record crates. I got two of my record crates still up in the junk house. Matter of fact, I had all No Limit albums, and everybody thought I was bullshit when I brought them No Limit albums in the club. They're like, man, that shit, I didn't know they had them bitches on record. I said, yeah, they got them on record. I said, they just don't sell them down south. I said, because ain't nobody buying records down this way. They still buy records up in the Northeast and California and stuff like that.
What about, man, let's talk about how many known DJs out there now that you put on, man. Just teaching them ropes, man, about mixing the BPMs and all that. Just being part of the game.
Man, really, to be honest with you, it's basically was like young guys like you, like yourself and stuff, like DJ Rob J and Cal, you know what I'm saying, and Roscoe the DJ, you know what I'm saying, and even DJ Chopper, my cousin, shout out DJ Chopper, you know what I'm saying.
We just did something like 2 weeks ago, man. That bitch was lit.
Yeah, he told me about it and showed a little video. I seen a couple of videos and stuff.
Man, shout out to Chopper, man. Anybody want to see him on them 1s and 2s, he'll chop your ass up, man. Like with Chopper, man, I've been with Chopper for about the same time I've been with you, man. Yeah. Chopper give me that vibe though, man. I could be in there, I could be nervous, I can have a big party or something doing, and if I can play some and he'll feed off of it, just that energy. That energy alone get me to, shit, he got it, I'm finna do it. We going, hey, you go too, I go too, like that. A lot of DJs don't do that when you, when you do a section with a DJ, like 2 DJs in one building, it's kind of hard because, like, you got one DJ want to steal the crowd,
Well, so, that's what that. See, one thing about it, when I taught Chopper how to DJ, that's the first thing I told him. I said, when you start playing music, just play for yourself, man. Make yourself feel good. The crowd gonna follow eventually.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Don't worry about the motherfucker. Like, man, you ain't playing the right shit, man. I don't want to hear that shit.
I think we feed off each other though now. Me and Chopper we done built some type of connection, man. We feed off each other. Like when we was there like 2 weeks ago at the Shack, like he was going, and then I felt his tempo. I like, shit, you keep going. I'm gonna be your MC. I went back to being an MC because that's the vibe he was giving me. Yeah. Chopper, one of the best DJs around the Delta, man, hands down, man. He just don't get that recognition because I guess where he at, but hands down, I don't see nobody fucking with him. I be trying to get him come out here to the Bird, man. Like $2 Tuesdays out here, man. They have like local DJs just come up, pull up. That type of shit, man. We could do that though, man. He need to branch out though, bro. He the type of DJ. He ain't gonna say shit on the mic, but he's gonna make you feel it with the music.
He'll tell you for he tried one time, a couple of times, but I guess he felt like that shit just ain't him. He ain't gonna make it him. You know what I'm saying? Point and blank.
That's the thing about other DJs though, man. I mean, everybody got their time coming. When y'all MC, I knew my time was coming. I just didn't jump into that bandwagon like I'm finna DJ, I'm finna do this and that. Oh, that's that old picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you everybody got they place. Like I don't like DJing in a spot where you got 6 DJs and everybody want to come in and steal your section. No, it ain't like that. It no, hate or nothing like that. Everybody got their moment. I can be in the building and it's 2 DJ in there. They do their thing. I'm sitting back. I'm vibing. I'm still in the learning process, man. For like getting everything together, mixing, all that type of stuff. But the basic thing and the key to DJing is make sure you feel the crowd and make sure the crowd have enjoyed it. People pay money to come see us.
Hell yeah.
They pay their money.
But I told you though, man. I said when you was up there looking at me doing all that shit and looking at Chopper doing that shit, you like, man, I wonder if I can do that shit. I said, bro, you can do it. I said, if you want to do it, it's gonna happen.
Shit ain't easy. It ain't
no. I mean, it takes a lot of practice. I'm just gonna tell you, sun up to sun down practice. I ain't talking about just going there and practice 1 or 2 days or maybe a week or a month or whatever. It takes. I'm talking about blood, sweat, and tears practice. You gotta really be doing shit. You gotta know how to.
You gotta take ropes. You gotta take like pointers. Like you give me pointers. I remember I was doing a house party. You came through. You like, look, this how you can mix in. This how you can watch your BPM and all that type of shit. You got to take all that and consider from a DJ that been in the game. And you take it and you put it in your play. You got to be on your craft. If you're not, you're pretty much gonna be out there not making no money, man. It's not my bread and butter, but I do it for the passion, man. I do it for the passion.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad. I am. What's one of them big ass words? I am what the Caucasian folks be saying. I am truly honored that you and Chopper doing that damn thing, and folks stop calling me and texting me about when am I coming off the road so I can do a party. Because I'm sending them to y'all, and it's not because I'm
it's the hometown love too, man. I get so many inboxes like, man, could you do this? And I'm busy a lot of time, doing the gig, but I'm always gonna make time for the home team, and I ain't, I tell them the deals and whatever. My birthday coming up next month, man. You gotta do something for me.
Yeah. You know what? I
ain't did a hometown. Last couple of years I've been partying like Jackson, Texas, but I think I'm gonna bring it home next month for my birthday.
Yeah, well, hopefully when you do it, I'll make sure I have my ass in there front and center. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Somebody sent me a flyer. The other
they got all our names. Yeah, got all our names on the motherfucker. I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh really? So we doing something this weekend? I'm like, okay, I know I'll be at home for that. You know what I'm saying?
When is it?
It's supposed to be this weekend on the 26th, they say. I think, what's that? Let me see. I got this shit in my, matter of fact, hold on. I got this shit. There it is. I got it right here. I got it on my file. Yeah, what's the name of the one? DJ Nasty, something Friday.
Okay. Let me see. And it this weekend. Yeah, that's it. When they say?
The 26th. Yeah, the 26th.
Okay. I may pull up, man. I think I'm free this weekend, man. My March is like book.
Yeah.
Who out on that? I see you, Chopper, Nast on there, ain't it? Ross. Okay. Ross.
Yeah, he's on there. He's
shout out to Ross, man. Ross got to get back in, man.
Yeah. Shout out DJ Ross.
What up?
Yeah, Ross be get too excited. And sometimes Ross be high as a kite. Got that be fucked up. I told Ross, man, don't never lose your position.
We did a party, Stacey Holiday, man. Shout out to Stacey. She give one of the hottest party every year.
Yeah.
And we did a party, and Ross was the DJ, man. I look up, I'm the MC. Ross out there on the dance floor, the music. When I like, what the fuck you doing, Ross? Come on, man. It's time you the DJ, man. He get too tired.
That dude, man. I mean, I tell Ross, I say, you be getting too excited.
Is that Roscoe on there?
Where?
Who else on there? Cutter.
Cutter. DJ Hot
Skills,
Sauce,
okay.
DJ Hot Sauce, and
Who was Hot Sauce? Hot Sauce.
That's somebody from down Sharkey County way.
Okay.
And
They should put B on there, man. I fuck with B. B a good DJ.
yeah.
Man.
Shout out to B, homie B, DJ B. Yeah,
man, we got a lot of talent out there in the Delta, man.
I hollered at DJ B a couple of weeks ago when I was in Mississippi, man. And he see me, Chaos, what's up, man? Because I
seen him
he was in Goat Spot. He was up at
Goat Spot. Yep. That's when I saw him, man. Shout out to Goat, man, in his club, man.
Goat in there, man.
He was telling me about some speakers and shit that I need and everything. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he got his own little speaker set up and everything. He told me he wanted me to try to do something in there, like an old school night or something. He said, I know you'll love that shit. That's the only way you're coming out. I said, man, you know that's all I fuck with. I said, I like the new, some of the new generation music's all right, but a lot of it I cannot stand. And I can't, and I'm not gonna act like I love it because I don't. I'm like Sugar Man sometimes. I be like, why don't y'all cut that shit off, put some blues?
Yeah, that how the crowd was. Me and Chopper did it, man. So I came through on the early set and I gave them the blues that they like, got them in there. I be trying to get them in there so by the time the young generation come in there, because you gotta cater to two parties, and that's the hardest thing about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's DJing for a young school and an old school. It's hard to do like that.
Yeah, that's what I tried to get Sugar Man to understand, but you know how it be them older women be up in Sugar Man face, motherfuckers. And I'ma say it, I ain't gotta call the motherfucker hoe's name. They know who the fuck they are. They be up in that bitch leeching off Sugar Man ass, get mad with Sugar Man because Sugar Man be making his money, and they be like, they want to come in that bitch gullible, want something for free for drink.
Man, one time for the GOAT though, man. Sugar Man the GOAT, man. It's like my
hell yeah, much love.
I fuck with him. Sugar Man, he opened up doors for a lot of people, man. No bullshit. If you want an opportunity to work or do this music shit, Sugar Man is the spot, man. He 84 and still doing it, man. Much love to him, man. It won't be me if it wasn't for Sugar Man.
Hell yeah.
I think my partner Ron introduced me to Sugar Man. He was doing a party and he was like, man, come through there. We chit chat, man. And from that day, man, it's been like my pops, man. Shout out to Sugar Man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I look out for Sugar Man every chance I get when I'm there, man.
Oh yeah.
That night when we did the little surprise party for Chopper, I went down to Louisiana and bought up like almost $300 something worth of alcohol, man. And Sugar Man probably still got a lot of this shit left and hidden. He just don't want nobody to see it. He gonna pull it to the side like, hey, I still got this here, I got all that. He don't want nobody to see, not nobody. And I be like, and mama like acting all stingy. I said, Sugar Man not acting stingy. He just know y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna act right, gonna try to drink up shit.
Man, I've been rocking with Sugar Man for a minute though, man. Every time I come down there, he opened the door. He's like, shit, you want to DJ? You want to get on the mic? He just love, real love, man.
Yeah. Like I said, I always look out for that old man. I love him.
Every part I do, man, I do it on the strength of love. No charging or nothing. Whatever you get, it's yours, Sugar Man.
Hell yeah. That's just like when I brought that alcohol. Sugar Man said, how much I owe you? I said, man. I told him, I said, man, just give me $40. Even though that shit was $300 some dollars, almost at $300 some dollars, I just told him give me 40. Man, I can't.
Every time I'm in town, he look for, hey, what you got for him? I bring him a bottle. I even gave one of my Bruno hats, man. Like I said, that's my pops, man. Sugar Man, big guy.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Elvin too, man.
A&E.
I fuck with Peter a lot, man. He pretty much opened me up to be his like house DJ, man. When I come down there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it goes down, man. All the clubs around there, go clubs.
I spoiled him up in his spot too. He been trying to get me up in there for a minute, but like I told him, I said he be knowing I be on the road because he a truck driver too. So.
Oh yeah.
So, but he like, man, Chaos, I need to get you up in my spot, man. I was like, man, shit, all you gotta do is.
This summer, we got a lot of shit going on this summer, man. We need, even though we on the road a lot, we truckers, but we gonna put some shit together for the home team. That's what we missing though, man. Everybody got that same vibe, man. We need to get the people back out like they used to be back in A&E day, man. They come out, support, have a good time, go home. you know, non-violence type of shit, man. It's too much. We done lost a lot of motherfuckers in 2021 and 20. You know, COVID. Not on top of that, man. Just senseless crimes, man. Senseless shit, man. So we need to get that vibe back. That we put people back into. Oh, they feel safe to come out and have a good time.
Right. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, man. It seemed like a damn ghost town a lot of time when I come down there now. Shit, that should be having me paranoid because sometimes I be like, damn, try to tell Chop I'm gonna stay up in Texas or maybe I'll stay in LA or somewhere for the weekend. Because I don't think I want to come home right now. And I'm like, no, I gotta come home.
It's the people though, like, and I've been some spots in Hollandale, you know, and they be like, I don't want to do it because the younger crowd are coming in. I mean, the younger crowd, they can be handled, you know, if they respect the OGs and shit. It ain't too much of chaos. It just when people from outside of Hollandale come in there and all that violence and shit, you know. And as DJ, we can control the crowd, true enough, man, but we can't control no stupid ass person, you know.
Oh no. Yeah, because I tell Sugar Man that all the time. He talking about the music. A lot of times contribute to that shit. I said, Sugar Man, them motherfuckers get to fight to some goddamn slow jams. They don't give a damn. If motherfucker got animosity, it don't make no difference what type of music you playing. It's just animosity that's in the air. Because when you got motherfucker coming in there with an attitude, automatically they waiting on some shit to kick off any goddamn.
Right. And all they have to do is, like, if you feel like you gonna get into it, stay at home.
Yeah,
exactly. And majority of a lot of parties we throw, it be mostly women in there than men. So why are you in there ready to touch another man? All these females in here, I don't understand that.
Because all them niggas like ass, man. Come on, kid, goddamn, you know what the fuck going on? Them niggas like that boy pussy. They love that pussy. They don't give a damn about no goddamn female. If they gave a damn about female,
I mean, I gave a party for free entry, free alcohol, free food. Regardless.
That don't mean shit no more when your ass like that boy pussy. You can fuck around and tell them motherfuckers they can win a brand new goddamn 2022 Dodge Charger Hellcat. Them motherfuckers is clowning like that because they just don't have no morals for females no more. They don't give a fuck. See, me and you, we know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But see, you got to understand, you are England of the last of the Mohicans of niggas that still like pussy. I'm just going to be honest with you, bro. And you an 80s baby. I'm a 70s baby. So I know what the fuck going down. These motherfucking new generation motherfuckers don't like no women like that nowadays, man. They don't like that. I already know. That's the reason why, like I guarantee you, when y'all was playing them slow jams, them motherfuckers in there ready to come up there and
that's the funny you said that, man. We went into I call it like a panty dropping section, man. You know, just old school R&B or some little new school R&B. Yeah. And it was more women dancing on women out on the dance floor than, you know, men did. Back in the days when I was like shouldn't even been in the club, I used to go in there. You know, you probably didn't even know the female, but you gonna put like this dance and like something like that, slow dance. But niggas are too much in their feelings nowadays. They scared to even approach. And a woman could be single, intelligent, and ready to mingle. That's what people come to the club for, to mingle and just meet new people and just have a good time. But nowadays they'll sit there with their unfold and they may be smashing the chick on the side, but the minute somebody else walk up and say something to it, it's an argument. Oh yeah, that's not the club life though. That's
a lot of them guys got bitch made and bitch raised potential, bro. They act more like women than the women act like. That's why women act like they act with them. You come up to them, what's up, baby? What's up? You know, pulling all on her and shit. So get your ass off me, nigga. Man, fuck you then, bitch. You sound like a woman. You know, because see, back in the day, when you put a slow jam on, they would be like, man, you know, what's up, baby? You want to dance? Come on, let's dance. You know, pull her to, you know, talk to her or something. Now these motherfuckers so aggressive now, man. Motherfuckers people don't have no time for that. Now they want to dance with each other. So there you have it.
Oh yeah,
it's fucked up now, bro. It ain't like it used to be, and that's the hurting thing about it. Because like I say, a lot of times when I be up in there and listen to Chopper DJing on the weekend, he play nothing but goddamn hip hop music and blues. And a lot of times they play the blues, it be women dancing with themselves playing the blues.
Yep.
When I first started DJing at A&E back in the day in 2000, man, it wasn't number couples in that goddamn club in 2001 when I first started DJing. That's no lie. Number couples. You know what I'm saying? And they stayed on the dance floor. They stayed on the dance floor dance. But now it's just the environment changed, man. All these bitch made niggas out here now, and these females are hurting behind it. They hurting bad. Lord knows, I hate to see them hurting like that, but that's the way it is, bro. That's just the way it is.
You say you're in Alabama?
Yeah, I'm in Alabama. I think this is Evergreen, some shit like that. I'm at a fucking resting area, bro. I'm not even at a truck stop. I'm tired of truck stops. And because every time I park, I have like right now, I got my camera and all this shit facing this way. I'm right in front of my truck. I'm sitting in my truck seat right now. That's my sleeper back here. But a lot of times I be looking at my side, looking at my window, and I be seeing these trucks bagging in these holes, and I hear motherfuckers blowing their horn, and they be about to knock the man mirror off their trucks and all this shit, man. I ain't got time for that. See, I'm at the rest area. I'm gonna feel good up here. Ain't very many. There's trucks up here, but you know it ain't as bad.
Man, how long you been doing this podcast shit?
Huh?
How long you been doing it?
Shout out to my first lady, Lisa. Me and her talked about this back in 2020 of August. So it's basically I've been on it about almost 2 years now. Going on 2 years now.
I know you say you travel with your like your DJ equipment and everything, and that motherfucker you be doing mixing and everything.
Yeah, I haven't done it lately because, man, I be running so hard now to the point where my mind just ain't even on DJing no more too much right off the top.
Right.
Oh, look at my brother. Hold on. I'm gonna let my brother in, Dark Prince. He's a regular on the podcast. This is my brother, Dark Prince. Peace and blessings, bro.
Peace, shalom, brother, shalom. How you everybody going tonight?
All right. This is one of my brothers right here, DJ Cut Up from Hollandale. He's from Hollandale. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Salute, bro. Salute.
He was my hype man, the one I told you to get on the microphone talking for me. Now he's a DJ. Now he's the ranking now. He's a DJ now.
How long strong you been in the game there, bro?
Shit, for promoting and everything, a little 12 years probably. About 12 years.
Yeah, about 12 years.
For DJing, probably about 3 on the DJing side. MCing, for the longest, man. I wasn't even old enough to be in the club. I was an MC. Fucking with Chaos and Chocolate.
Yeah.
Now that's the business then, you know what I'm saying? So I've been looking at, you know what I'm saying, you say you got a birthday coming up in May, whatnot. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking everybody need to touch down anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't been that way in a minute anyway myself.
Yeah, so, I want that documentary I was telling you about too.
Yeah.
I gotta do that. And I want, him to be a part of that, man. Because he's the back, the new generation of what I started, you know what I'm saying?
I'm interested to hear what the brother got to lay down over there. I mean, I need some of the material.
Hey,
see how he's getting back.
We live, right? So you can hear what I play. Like if I got my shit pulled up, like let's see something. So you can hear my album.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Okay, let's give him a little something.
Okay.
I ain't gonna get on the mic for y'all.
Oh, no, bro.
I like real shit from my boy. Sunday afternoon.
DJ was shaking with it.
Chaos in the motherfucking podcast.
Yes, sir.
Chris in the bitch.
So like I
old
said,
school shit. Let's go.
Yeah. Rock that.
It's kind of low, but I can't hear it. I guess
everything from this nigga. Everything from this nigga.
I ain't catching no sound waves on my end.
Yeah, I can't hear it either. Cause I can't hear you, bro. I can hear your music. I can hear you, but I can't hear your music.
Oh man, like I said, I'm gonna have to get some of that. Okay, I just gonna have to go ahead and send some of that up.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, open the show, you know what I'm saying, with the background music. Let me hear some of that, see what's going on with that though.
I was trying to get a little background music, man, but for some let me see.
So like I say, I mean, we need to just get together, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, it's been a lot on my mind over the years, and I ain't on the mic, you know what I'm saying, a long time. So I want to hear we need to go ahead and mix that up, you know what I'm saying? Seriously. Because I believe it's gonna be some 100 proof or better.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, I want to hear what it got to going on because I mean, yeah, like I'm saying, music is where I'm saying it's universal. It's that communication they get through when ain't nothing else gonna get through.
Man, look at this clown. Whoever this is on YouTube. What the fuck is this? Is that
What they
Russian?
say? What they supposed to say?
Vor red? I don't know. It's like some Russian shit. What the fuck?
Oh, okay, so
these scammers, motherfuckers. Oh, everybody like cut.
nah. Hold on. I see exactly what's going on. What we got going on right now, we got fans. I don't care who calling in. It could be negative coming in right now. You decided to take time out your life. Time is money. So you decided to pay with your money on this show right now. Well, we will appreciate that. We appreciate that. Listen, call your hater friends, anybody else that's out there, and tell them what's going on so they can go ahead and chime in too. We need to get the views up, baby.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, for sure. Give them something to talk about. I'm gonna talk about some shit now. This topic right here.
Yeah. I thought about that. What is the topic?
Has social media brainwashed us, or has it made our lives better? Which one is it? Yay or nay?
Brainwash over here.
Let's talk about it. We want to get this shit started.
Oh.
I say, I ain't gonna lie. I catch myself many times on fucking be watching my damn phone when I shouldn't be watching my phone.
Well, I mean, when you have a society that's going to gauge you every 15, 20 minutes, you see another Apple commercial. Now they got it to the point where they got the baby resistant Apple phone now, and they let the baby have the phone, let them run through the house, drop it, step on it, run it into furniture and all that just to show you it's got durability. Now, those that's been buying Apple, guess what they're going to do? Oh, I need that.
Yeah.
That's thinking for you, and you ain't even inside that same thing. You know what I'm saying? If you up late night, you know what I'm saying, burger, you know what I'm saying, or chicken joint come on the air, guess what? You gonna even want to think about, I need to go and get out there and get that. It's subliminal messaging, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's got to the point where, like I said, it's more easy access to basically talk about anything to anybody all over the goddamn world. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when you had a beef with some motherfucking body, you had to goddamn go and see them motherfuckers or call their phone. But now you ain't gotta do that shit now. You can get on Facebook Live and just air a motherfucker out.
But see, here's the thing. I want to touch bases on the masculinity, on how it's changed up with the feminine society that we're living in. Because see, the thing about it, back in the day, if you had a problem with someone at the time frame, the thing about it is everybody in the neighborhood, everybody from their neighborhood, the thing about it is you're gonna have to fight it out. And the thing about it was respected on that because it showed, you know what I'm saying, I got courage enough to come stand, you know what I'm saying, handle my problem at the same thing. My name is going to respect at the end of the day because they know I'm not going to back down. And that's how respect was won. But when you get an effeminate society, whereas, okay, if you give a 2-year-old, and we already heard about, you know what I'm saying, little ones that took the gun out the safe, you know what I'm saying, an accident and shot themselves. Well, that's the same thing you're doing with people, you know what I'm saying, that don't have no type of, I want to say, a purpose that they see in life. If you don't have that, you know what I'm saying, and you're just looking for the street side of things as far as the power and respect that the street's going to give you, well, you're going to say, well, what's the code of the street? Well, the gun is the code of the street. And so in that, you use that to try to get yourself along, even if you might be uncomfortable. Because like I say, my thing is I have never, you know what I'm saying, had to hit nobody. I'm glad I haven't had to. Hope life don't ever put that in front of me that I have to, you know what I'm saying? Because as I've gotten older, you know what I'm saying, I have a better understanding of things and who we are as a people and how much we can move things in unity if we all on the same page. And round circling back on the carousel, it goes back to the music platform here, because just like you say, with this new sound that, you know what I'm saying, the brothers got coming in now, the thing about it is that's the new way of rewrapping the same gift, but applying it differently and saying, okay, hey, now check it out. This is what's going on. And that message is powerful because that is powerful because it's a platform. And the thing about it is, I've heard my man Keith Wallace out of Florida say he's a conscious rapper, and he said music only going to do two things: what you speak about. Either you building up or you tearing down. That's it. It ain't no bottom line. It ain't no middle ground, to say. And that's the thing about it. So I ain't saying that everybody, because we all stumble, come around, but that's got to be the bigger picture on things. You know what I'm saying? Is that our music is our motivator. It's our drive, you know what I'm saying, for what we want to do in life. And we already know we had situations where as things went left in the life. And so you had a certain theme song on, you know what I'm saying, to motivate you, go handle business. Same thing.
Right.
So in that, Yeah, music plays
I
a
think
very important part. Go ahead,
the,
bro.
the West Coast, they more of on their music and they got a platform behind it. Down south it just pretty much coming up off the music. You got so many artists like they're not local artists, but they probably could be signed to like a smaller market, and they content with it. In the
Hmm.
West Coast, you got all the West Coast rappers out there. They pretty much building a platform that's been from way where it first started from, not down south. I mean, the East Coast pretty much the same way, but down south, you got a lot of down south artists that's got talent, but they fucking it off because
I
they
agree.
doing senseless stuff, man. Like Pooh Shiesty or something, man, facing a bid because of you get money. True enough, stop still living that street life because they ain't gonna do nothing but tear you down.
But see,
That's
that's
my
another
opinion.
thing. It goes right back to the music though, bro. Because see, remember back in the early 2010, 2011, hip hop being turned on his head at the 91 press conference today. Well, I shouldn't say press conference, the private conference they had. Hip hop being turned on his head. We got what we call drill music came out. Now,
Yeah.
if you listen to it, 2020 was a ridiculous year. Me personally, I was involved also in that too. It affected me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But what I'm saying is in 2020, we lost over 200 rappers to gun violence. I had never heard of it in
Yes.
my life in hip hop. So
Yeah.
my thing was, if you hop on YouTube, you can check it out too. You know what I'm saying? Rapper we lost, you know what I'm saying, this year. And they still got them counting them up right now. But the thing about it was everybody messing in their song was pulling the straps out.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody messing in their song, you know what I'm saying, waving the beams on people, talking about what they're gonna do and how they're gonna do things. And my thing is, you know what I'm saying, that in scripture, if you live by it, you will die by it.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is that it's about your message because it's putting into the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying, a vibe. And the thing about it, being created beings of a God, the thing about what you speak that into existence. Whether it's positive, negative, that's what we don't understand about spiritual laws. What comes out your mouth is being manifested. Now, I used to say that all the time, not to take away from everything, but when I was younger, playing basketball, and I hit and got a foul shot, I used to go to the line. I always made my first shot, but in my head, I always say, I'm going to miss the second. And guess what happened? I always missed a second until I got tired of saying it to myself because we got into a real game with another neighborhood playing for money. And the thing about it, it's on the line now. And I had to wheel myself out of the way of thinking that way. And so that's what it is about it. And I started to see the power of positivity. Because the thing about it, if you bring it around and you already got an environment that caters to that negative, bro, it's a win, it's a lose-lose situation. You ain't gonna get nothing out of that because your environment tells you to do wrong, and then you yourself inside say, I'm going along with that needle. And so when that needle bumps over, I mean, you're gonna have chaos, which is the drill music. And for some reason, the thing about it, it's like, how you gonna stop it? You can't stop it because it's designed to tear into your family, like it's tear into my family. That's gonna forever keep us at odds because we got lost loved ones that we can't get back straight like that.
Well,
Yeah.
that was the whole site anyway. Even in 1991, that was their whole
Yeah,
push. That was their whole put. Come up was to get a record label first to start off the whole situation, which was Death Row. Death Row
speaking of
record
that, what you think
epicenter.
about Snoop taking over that right now, bro?
I
Well,
Chaos.
think it's a good
What you
thing.
think?
I
well,
like it because he started it, not started, but he was part of the trend. So just like when Drake, did his thing, he branched out, and then the West Coast, Suge Knight had the whole West Coast pretty much on lock, and then from being having it on lock and he's in prison, it needs somebody like Snoop to take over the organization and turn it around. Versus, when the Suge was over, it's strictly, oh, you fucking with Suge or you don't fuck with no other artist, no record label. But now Snoop, I think he's gonna branch out to the East Coast, down south, because he was part of down south with Master P and them, So Snoop got that mind frame to be in that position. I do think.
Chaos, what you got to say on that?
well, uh, bro, kid, I had to disagree with you. I love you, brother, but I'm gonna tell you something that most people pretty much don't know about this industry shit. See, when Death Row first came into existence in 1991, 92,
Mm-hmm.
it was
Mm-hmm.
brought into attention by the name itself, Death Row, which is death.
Mhm.
That means there's no more life. That means you're dead. That means you ain't shit. You a piece of meat, basically.
Symbolism again.
The whole idea of that label was to dumb down and dumbfound our generation, but it didn't really work as good as it's doing now. See, when we was coming up, we was already in the trend of the Kumo D's, KRS-One's, Public Enemies, X-Clan, rap.
The last of it, not big.
So at that time, we already was getting conscious rap. So by them trying to bring this new gangster rap, it was kind of turning some of our heads, but not a lot of them. So when it got to the point where they said, "Well, goddamn, it still ain't working. What else do we have to do?" They basically cut Death Row loose, because when Tupac got killed, Tupac was basically the man that they really wanted to destroy any damn way, because they knew where Pac came from. Pac came from the Black Panther family, and he was a conscious rapper before he became Death Row. They basically was trying to show you that we gonna destroy the shit that you trying to come make plain. In other words, music that's gonna make a lot of sense to us. To make a lot of sense to us and make us do better. When they got private prisons that they need to fill up. So the music that they use glorifies killing, stealing, talking about bitches and hoes and everything that's negative.
Sorry about that.
To make us, no problem, bro. That makes us look like bad motherfuckers. So that way we can fill up the prisons and the damn cemetery. But back to what you were saying about Snoop Dogg. Okay, yeah, Snoop Dogg got Death Row Records, but what good is it? All the motherfucking artists is dead, but I mean, well, not dead, but that's old news. They gave that goddamn record label to a Jewish woman back in Canada after they got through doing what they wanted to do with that label. Now all of a sudden Snoop Dogg gets it because they probably have another agenda that's gonna basically wipe out the whole goddamn record, the whole fucking rap scene.
Now see, with what you saying that is that's exactly the plan I want, you know what I'm saying, my brother to see understand is that we was once at a point where as we had our favorite Tupac, Big, some of them still around, think about it, but we started to find out through the news industry they had agenda behind our favorite artists, and that would hurt the most. Because now we're seeing that you're not speaking from the street no more like you used to. Start checking them out when they start getting to their second and third albums, bro. And they'll drop in each album, you know what I'm saying, if there has been some type of contract that's not of this work. That's another thing that I look for. Now, so with Suge Knight taking over Death Row, I say they picked the right image and the right type of person for that type of, you know what I'm saying, biz they needed to handle, because they wanted to get a stranglehold on things and scare you about it, which is what they did. So now all of a sudden that's out the way. My thing is, I never understood what Snoop and Martha Stewart had in common.
Right. Marketing.
See, but that's my thing. Something that we understand is trying to be mailed onto something that we don't understand, because we don't understand, you know what I'm saying, the stocks and bonds, trust funds, stuff coming up in the house like that, and just have a silver spoon all your life. So why would they have any interest in some place where we never had that? I'm like, what is it that, you know what I'm saying, you need us for? Because he's a representation of us.
Yeah.
So when you have us helping out with this person right here, now I see you help to move the market, and anything about it, you can persuade them that whatever they, you know what I'm saying, Martha says now, you know what I'm saying, it's okay because Snoop is there too. And if he says it's okay, then it must be okay for all of us.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about it, when you have an agenda behind it, I would suggest, bro, check out, you know what I'm saying, that Crazy Bone has it on YouTube. So you can check him out on YouTube. And he talks about the letter they had at that conference in LA about how they said everything, and most, because it was no longer about the artist no more. They don't care nothing about the artist. They want his followers or her followers. That's what they market. Because if the drill music's turned off, and I'm gonna give you a snippet out of what the meeting was, is that we're going to come up with private prisons now. But we need the music to tune them to a point where they'll be able to do what's in the lyric, so we can fill our private prisons.
Somebody got some background music, got background sound up, kind of cut down or something, because it kind of going over your throat, going over your volume.
Oh, I don't have any.
Yeah, you got your music, yours up, your music up a little bit.
No, my music ain't up. You hear the TV or something?
Yeah, I hear something. Yeah, it comes up loud as a motherfucker.
Okay, yep, that was it. But
That was it.
that was
Yeah.
it. But yeah. Anyway, so when you have it to the point where they already had a plan, you know what I'm saying, to go and fill these private prisons through the music industry. Think about it, you got to understand, music is our rhythm. It motivates to do things. And if you got drill music telling us go out here and burn and murder, kill, guess what? We're gonna be able to fill these prisons.
Yep.
And the thing about it ain't about the artist, it's about the followers, because the followers are the ones that make the art. Because he's the one that's paying the dollars to put you in your nice little pinky rings, your chains in there. Because if it's not for my dollars, you don't get paid. Not to say that the music company themselves won't try to set that up first and make them look like they already made it. That way it looks to you like that's where I need to get to. But the thing about, like I said, what hurt the most was that the artists that we love the most and understood and was speaking on our same language is the same ones that are getting manipulated behind the scenes. Take, for instance, the same thing with Janet Jackson. Her brother's been gone for I don't know how long now, since 2009. But she got on the show and dogged him out. This is the same one that was holding his hand as a little kid. They had more photos than the rest of the Jackson 5 together.
Yeah.
But the thing about it,
that's how I think a lot of the Republicans and the Democratic, they doing, like, just say 2020 election, what Donald Trump did. He got a lot of the rapper Kodak Black and everybody, Kanye West, to try to reason with him so he can get a bigger market. And then, they already got their market. They got us as black people, listen to music. They make hot music. We buy their music. So what Donald Trump did, he manipulated the whole system. He went over there. He grabbed 2 or 3, had a couple of them black ladies to campaign for him to try to win the election. And that's what it's going down to, like, right now, 2022 and on. Yeah. They taking that music out of what it really is, the truth. Like, we found a couple good, like, rappers and shit. None of them really just hot rappers that don't speak the truth.
Well, that's the thing about it.
What's the guy from Mississippi?
Big Crit.
Crit Banner?
Yeah, speak the truth. But what's the other guy from? Where you from? Chicago? Not shit. I can't think of his name. Shit. The one. He don't dress like a rapper and shit. But he got lyrics.
Oh,
Twister?
Not Twister. Nah, he might not be from Chicago. He got.
Give me a song he had out.
Shit, what is damn, I can't even think of the song now.
Relax, you're trying too hard. That's what it is. Trying to push you. Relax on that. Go ahead.
Black. He's shit. Damn, I can't think of that. He's a hot rapper, hot lyrics.
Okay.
He always wear jogging pants.
So you say he's from the Midwest?
I think he's from the Midwest. He wear jogging pants.
It ain't Chance, is it? Chance the Rapper?
Not Chance the Rapper. He's
like new generation.
He's kind of like not new generation, but he kind of came out. Who he came out with? Who brought him out? Was it Jay-Z brought him out? No, I can't think his name. He a hot rapper. We all know him. I can't think his name.
Okay, who else he did some features with?
He did some shit with shit. I make him pull him up from some of the music. I can't think his name right now. Shit, my mind blank now. But shit, he a lyricist. He one of the hottest lyricists out there. And
I mean, that honestly though, that's what I listen for nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't hear because it's mostly mumble rap, and ain't nobody really got no messages going on. And I'm hearing the same, you know what I'm saying, message that we heard when we were coming up. I'm like, nah, got to evolve way beyond that. Can't be talking about something, you know what I'm saying, what, 45 now, we got to be 46 y'all willing this year. But at the same time frame, when I was in my early 20s, the same thing. No, dog. That's why I know that it's being controlled. That's how I know that the message ain't being changed. That somebody behind the mic talking about this is what you need to say. If not, you ain't gonna get your bid. You ain't gonna get your pinky.
Well, but it's been said that Matter of fact, I'll give you a prime example because the minister brought him up. Shout out to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Our boy from back home, from California, Dark. It's Too Short. They was trying to change up his. He said when he got in the industry, he was trying to change up his goddamn music to doing some better, some good old positive type of vibe music.
House music like we used to listen to.
Yeah, they told him no, they ain't gonna listen to that. They literally told him that they weren't gonna listen to that.
My whole thing is that's another thing.
But they said if you rap this music that we want you to rap, you can come in there and bring the conscious, you bring the other rap in you want. Shit. That's a lie. That's how they get you though.
That's a lie. But you know,
man, it was J. Cole.
Oh
yeah.
Okay. J. Cole.
Yeah. But anyway, back when you were talking about on platform, you know what I'm saying? Is that back when hip hop first was going on and East Coast was running, then the West Coast got into it. The thing about it, down south, we were still coming out the trunk about, you know what I'm saying, cars selling, you know what I'm saying, on the tapes.
Yeah.
But what I like about that, even though we was rushing trying to get to, you know what I'm saying, sign with a big record company because you say I made it now. That's why we was doing it. But what I like about it is that the hood knew you was hot. Your record tape was gonna sell. Now let's look over the records here. 8 Ball and MJG was doing it. Outkast was doing it back in the day. Scarface and the Ghetto Boys was doing it. Up to the point next, you know what I'm saying, Nipsey had, you know what I'm saying, he sold his CD for $100 a pop. So what I'm saying is, fella, you don't even really need, you know what I'm saying, the record. If you got a dream and the people know you hot, you gonna say it. You gonna go platinum because they're gonna be waiting on the next one. So my thing is, you know what I'm saying, is that your platform is when you decide to step up above the crowd and say, I got something to say. And ain't nobody gonna stop me from getting that message out. Because once that happens, you know what I'm saying, it don't matter where you at. The game is with you.
Well,
always.
That's the thing that kills the most. They don't want you to have, because they know that if you find out or even come up with the idea of having your own situation, they're gonna shut it. They're gonna try to find a way to shut it down.
Well, we understand that too, because when Suge Knight, Jay Prince, and I can't forget who the third person, but they were trying to get their publishing company.
Suge Knight, Jay Prince, and Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti. So when those three try to break away from the music industry and say we're gonna do our own publishing, because after that we don't need y'all for nothing, they said no, and they tried to indict all three of them boys.
They gotta get their cut off.
But see, that's the whole thing about that machine called the industry want to get signed to it.
Well,
stay away from it.
They know that that the music of this time and in this day and time get more voiced out there to the people.
You got to relate, love.
The preachers get. Preachers can't get no goddamn voice no more. All you gotta do is send a goddamn one of the popular rappers out there, fucking Moneybagg Yo or some motherfucker body. You know what I'm saying? A big hot rapper to come out there, everybody will come to see him.
You don't need no industry nowadays to get.
No, hell no. But see, back in the day,
is what we doing right now, social media.
Yeah, social media.
You don't need no industry. Because you do shows.
Yeah, because back in the day, you had to have a PR person.
Yeah, you get 20 bands a show, man. And then, man, you doing shows every weekend or every, they get money just like Dolph. Just how he jumped on. You ain't got to jump into a major industry, but to a young greedy person that you got some young good talents out there, true enough. But if they ain't heard and they ain't got their mindset right, you can get a person like Gucci, what's his name? Not Dolph, but Yo Gotti, and just like, oh, they hot. They got all these other hot rappers out here throwing a cut band. The guy from Mississippi just signed Big Walk Dog, just throw him a couple racks and what you doing? People gonna see me. He could have really did this shit on his own, Just like
it's better to do it on your own.
Boogie, they making money on their own, but once you sign on that dotted line, you entitled to them. Just like when that Death Row came out, that Drake Day, when he came out with that Mr. Buster, when that video they shot, it really was putting us in the mind frame. This how it is. The industry is. You know, you sign your life away, true enough, and you could really be doing it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, you gotta understand the real. See, I'm gonna take you to grassroots. I'm gonna take you all the way down into the earth. I ain't gonna take you to the goddamn top of the surface of the music scene. You gotta understand that this music scene, this industry shit does not have us in mind whatsoever. And what I mean, the colored extinction. Everybody should know that the Jewish community runs the entertainment industry. They've been running it since the beginning of the time when they first realized they can make money doing it. And another thing that most people don't know is that when they made these contracts, they made contracts to sign. There's a lot of times we don't even read it. We just happy to get the goddamn money. You don't even know what the fuck you signing. You could be signing that if I don't do what the fuck I say that they want me to do, they can kill my ass. You don't even know that. You just sign away. Okay, all right. They did R. Kelly. Look what they did to R. Kelly. Everybody in the world think R. Kelly did some bad shit by fucking with some young hoes. But in the reality of it, we live in Hollandale, goddamn. How many times you never seen young women fucking around with older guys in Hollandale? Come on now. Come on now, bro. Come on now.
Listen, that's an ancient thing, bro. That's an ancient thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's been since the beginning of time. Older men been fucking with young women. But it's not about the goddamn...
And vice versa.
Yeah, it's not about that. It's about the music. Like you were sitting out there just talking about earlier before Dark Prince came on there. Why the young motherfuckers, men don't want to dance with women no more? That's why. They trying to destroy the R&B music the way it used to be because they know it brought in life. It made us all feel loving one another. Because when you play this slow jam, your ass ain't got killing on your mind. You want to fuck something. You want to take some home and make love to it.
But see, let's go deep, and I'm gonna piggyback on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the bigger thing. Remember in 2017 when the white boys was down in Charlottesville, North Carolina, talking about we would not be replaced, and they had a little tiki torches and stuff like that. Thing about it is because but their race is dying out. Now, if their race is dying out, then you have our race, which is regardless of how they've been oppressing us over the last 400 some years, we continue to multiply, which means we will continue to dominate and populate the planet, and we will have it back #1 rulers again once we was one, as it should be. So if you've got R. Kelly bumping in, the club late night, I mean, you got your crunk songs on, you know what I'm saying? Now, after you got your crunk song, you hit the bar, got your Hennessy and Coke again, about 2-3 after walk around with the fellas, you know what I'm saying? You already know what time. I'm trying to find somebody to check it out. And what's the best time to do that at? All right, last call, we're going to go ahead and throw the song on. They throw the song on. It's going to more likely going to be some R. Kelly. And y'all in the middle for like, yeah, that's exactly what we want to make. And with that, the thing about it is there's procreation going on, which we continue to, to create. So we got to stop the source, which is the music once again. It motivates us to do certain things. We don't understand it ourselves.
That's why I tried to tell brother DJ Doug Fresh when he was sitting up there arguing with me on my podcast back here. He's sitting there talking about I'm sitting up there
no need to argue.
Or a child molester. But nigga, it's not even about no damn child molester. It's about the music culture itself. It basically helps procreate life. It brings in new life to that music. I can't even say that one this song. I'm responsible for millions of babies coming in this world. I know I'm responsible.
You don't want to hear bumping the ground. They need Pee Wee's Playhouse going on in the background.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
It ain't no sex me going, you know what I'm saying? It's Ring Around the Roses. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mind off of that. Now we get them to kill each other, and then we got to worry about the love making. You see how the music works in that, bro? You see how the music works in that now? We're going to train y'all, drill it in y'all head, drill music, drill it in y'all head, get rid of each other. And that's the whole thing about it. When I started understanding, I was still sleepwalking around because I'm running around and meeting other younger brothers, and my face is balling up and they face ball, and we don't even know each other.
Look, and even with the women too, though.
Exactly. Exactly.
They're putting in like, a woman don't need no man for shit, you know.
They
driving the family apart, bro.
Independent and all that.
Bro.
Destroying that generation. And a lot of these new artists singing that shit, you know.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
That's why the DJ is very important right now.
Yeah,
you got to fine tune it again.
Check this out, Ken. I'm gonna tell you something that you probably never paid no attention to. When you be on that microphone talking to them ladies, they don't do that shit no more. If you go to these other clubs, now, I ain't gonna call none of them niggas, them bitch ass niggas names, but they know who the fuck they are. That DJs around the way. They always talking about. They always catering to the niggas. They know.
Put your guns up. Put your guns up. Get back.
Real talk. Like I have been into some sections like that, on a free weekend, go in the spot, somebody else DJing, and I can say from 9, the club closed at 2. From 9 to 1, you playing turn up music, no vibe, no slow it down, no let this man get this woman, none of that. It's always killer, shoot, bang, bang, all that turned up. And last spot I was at go, and before they had came in and shot us down, a young female, she probably be about 22 or 23. What you doing? We ready to turn that bitch up? I'm like, damn, how much turn up you need? I mean, the generation now, the women, they cater to the same shit that these thug niggas do. And that's fucked out though. Ain't no more, slow it down for a good 30 minutes or so. Ain't no more give a person an opportunity to mingle.
No, because see, the system has gotten to the point where it's on automatic now. Because the first thing you have to turn up is the male. Because the women are going to look to the males. And after a while of getting, seeing us have a get that way, that's what I need to get his attention. That's what I'm going to do. So now you got it to the point where everybody's been got thugged out and hard, and ain't no time for no loving. And everybody's wondering why I can't connect with you.
And then a big ass fight gonna break out.
Exactly.
You continue to play shit like that, then, and if you don't, I'm the type of I'm gonna play what I feel the crowd needs to hear.
There you go.
But when I don't do that, and you get all these coming up to the DJ, and then they do it so rudely now. They come like, man,
they get aggressive. Yeah, they get aggressive.
Man, play this.
They need that.
Play this.
They need that mix. They need that.
Don't
bullshit.
mess up my section when I'm in my vibe, because I'm in that vibe zone. But the minute you don't play it, oh, you're a terrible DJ. You suck.
Yeah. Kill the DJ. He ain't playing shit right. But at the same time, you ain't got shit to pay. You ain't got no money. You barely had enough money to come in the goddamn club, but you and this bitch complaining. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You still sipping on the same motherfucking beer you had at 9 o'clock. It's damn near 12:45. That beer done turned to coffee by now.
I know it's gonna be flat.
Oh yeah, why they gonna turn to coffee? Ain't gonna be beer no more. That shit gonna be some new kind of coffee.
No, that's gonna be flat.
He said it turned to coffee.
Hell yeah, turn to coffee. They start getting steam come out that motherfucker. Who the you think it's cold steam? That ain't cold steam. That's hot steam. That be hot as a motherfucker. That your broke ass ain't got but one. He had that $3 for one fucking beer walking around the club, man. Talking about that nigga ain't playing no real shit, man. Playing all that goddamn love making music. Fuck out of here, nigga. Ain't nobody talking to another one.
No, you ain't gonna be able to hear that because see, they was fine tuned through the music just like we were. And they've been conditioned to only feel a certain way all the time. And so the thing about it is when you're being conditioned that way, I'm not gonna hear anything else. Same thing when we was younger and we was like, okay, you're in the house, but there's a party down the spot. You know what I'm saying? We was in high school then. Guess what? We ain't hearing that. We're gonna go on to the party. So it's about the condition of your mind and where you think you need to be at the time frame. Right now, you know what I'm saying? I come to find out through study that from 17 up to 20, the male's mind and the women's mind are still developing. That's why you're making these dumb decisions out here, because you're driven by your body change. It's the chemistry makeup inside, you know what I'm saying, just got you doing urges. Sometimes you're feeling high, sometimes you're feeling low, sometimes you're feeling real horny, sometimes you're feeling like killing stuff. Think about it, because you started coming into you. And nobody understood it. And that's how they get a chance to lock everybody, because at that point, they're pushing the drugs on you, they're pushing the women on you, and they having most of the rappers come out at that age, that peak time frame where you're still learning about you, to say, this is who you are. And in that, you get destructive. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, I'm talking about folks that ain't making the 26 or leaving. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
But you know, bro, when we was going to since back in the days, the 90s, that was our look for when a school dance. Oh man, we already know. You know what I'm saying? Much love.
If you was in the classroom, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you was in classroom and you didn't say nothing, This was your chance right here.
Yeah.
Because right now everybody's relaxed now.
I remember going to like
go ahead with it.
After the football game dances, or even when I was like in middle school, they used to have them like during the school time. You know, you get your little $2 pay, and if you were just scared to shoot your shot, it was the opportunity to shoot your shot. You know, but the music brought it on.
Hell yeah!
Now, I don't even know what they do nowadays in that sense.
Man, the motherfuckers probably be dead. Them motherfuckers be crunked all night long till they fall on their fucking face.
I tell you why.
I already know what the problem is.
I tell you what. Let's get back to the music once again. You know why? Because there is no more Nita Bakers. Huh? There is no Vanessa Bill. All right? You say? You ain't got no more Tony Braxton's out to say. Now, one thing about that, when we was in, you know what I'm saying, junior high school, and you was dating, you know what I'm saying, with your girl, the thing about it is, if she was playing Tony Braxton, you already knew things were serious.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You didn't want to hear that.
Oh no,
you didn't want to hear that.
Man, let me tell you something. One thing,
so whatever the lyrics was, it was gonna be fit whatever you done.
Well, see, bro, Dark Prince, you
ain't got that balance no more.
You hit the nail in the ground now. You know why I'm gonna say that? Because we knew that we was in alignment on who the fuck was feminine and who was goddamn masculine. We knew that she knew her feminine spot. That was the damn R&B music. We knew our masculine spot was the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? She probably listen to hip hop every now and again. She said, man, I like a little Not About Nature, LL Cool J, or whatever the case may be. But I got to hear my Tony Braxton. I got to hear my R. Kelly. I got to hear my Jodeci. I got to hear my Drew Hill, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because she want to keep feeling good. She want to keep
3LW, Brownstone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
702.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And what the fuck I like? I'm coming over to your house. You tell me, baby, come over to the house. Let's chill.
And my thing is, if the female were playing things like that, you knew what time it was.
Oh yeah, she already know she wanted. She was in the mood.
That's what I'm talking about. You ain't got that no more. See,
man, you can't get in the mood.
But that's why the DJ. What I have to say about you, you just gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to be, you know what I'm saying? They got to be rewired in the head, and they got to be introduced to what we lost. So my thing as a DJ, you know what I'm saying, you can make your mark, you know what I'm saying, because everybody gonna know. Now they might not like it a few shows, but after a while, you know what I'm saying, that's the way you're gonna play. And after a while, the grown-up folks gonna start to wake up in their head, like, you know what, I'm feeling what he's talking about right now. Play that, what you call it. And it won't be so aggressive. But my thing is, you know what I'm saying, it's all about the environment, and the music starts everything else, because it's gonna set the tone.
Yep, exactly. And that's the thing about it. That's why I said we was in alignment. We knew who the fuck we were.
Now, to start off our house party, we had some chill rock going, Treat Them Right. And everybody was in a light mood.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You've been in a light mood coming in. You looking to have a good time. And that's how you need to start off your party. Or some you know what I'm saying, George Clinton, you know what I'm saying, Atomic Dog, that'll do. You got to get them, you know what I'm saying. If it's vibe coming in, your vibe is bubbly, you hit a vibe, everybody gonna feel it. Because you can't stop music, it penetrates, bro. I don't care how hard you is. That way you trip me out about us being young. We still trying to look hard, but on the wall, still bumping our shoulders around because the vibe hit you. It's funny to me now. How you gonna look hard and still have a good time at the same time?
Right.
But anyway,
that's how it is. You know, you had the high tempo music going, but you know, like Vamp used to do, back so Vampire used to do. He'll play all that fast shit, you know, good shit, you know, kind of up tempo shit. And then he'll slow it down because you know, okay, it's time to grab you something good and soft. And he had about 3 or 4 joints come up back to back to back.
And that's a full course meal right there, bro. You gotta give them all of it. You gotta get all the levels of the music up. Just one side, that's one dimensional anyway.
And if that bitch wasn't
give a whole plate, baby.
If she wasn't sweating, that means she ain't ready.
Barbecue plate, everything hanging off the side stuff.
You had to be sweating coming out there.
If she was sweating, oh, she ready. She ready. You ain't telling her shit. She don't give a fuck about her hair being fucked up. She just glad she hugging with a nigga, goddammit. Because she might give him some tonight. Find a way to give him some tonight. Especially if her parents are going out of town or something. Oh, yeah, he finna get that pussy tonight. And make a baby. But, I mean...
They don't want you making no baby. That's back to what we're talking about. They don't want you making no baby.
Oh, no,
see?
No.
See how that works? That's the whole thing.
See, that's the whole thing.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Niggas telling
right back to it. Right back to it.
Telling me something about some R. Kelly, a child molester and all that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
let's talk about. Well, they bring up, you know what I'm saying. You got, you know what I'm saying. What's this fellow's name that was out there in Playboy Land? Hugh Hefner,
Oh,
Yeah.
never brought up. Elvis Presley, never brought up. And I'm saying this is what I'm having problems with. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that y'all do out there on y'all end of the fence, y'all say, well, put the cameras on, you know what I'm saying? Because they, like, come on, hold on. As I remember back, you know what I'm saying, 1900, that was the thing. And great grandma, they did just fine. So if you had the mature mind enough to do things, you was able to handle things, it was okay. So I was like, okay, what about that? It's about a maturity level.
yeah. Well, see, that's the thing that stood out back in the day. Grandpa didn't want no motherfucking by his age because he knew motherfuckers his age was played out. She had already had her kids. He trying to build a family. He trying to build up a family base. And most bitches that's grandpa age, uterus ain't working no goddamn more. So what the fuck? He wants somebody that got a brand new uterus. Like you go buy a brand new car. You don't want no car that everybody ass is sitting in. You want that one brand new motherfucker that ain't nobody drove yet.
Yeah, that is the truth of it, though. That's what he's looking at because he's younger.
Yeah, and see, Grandpa said, I know that this young woman she young, and I can teach her something. Not to mention, I can make babies for her because her pussy brand new. You can't make no babies with no bitch that already that had hysterectomy and all kind of health problems. That bitch ain't doing that. She gonna run right back out of her ass. Soon you shoot it up in it, it's coming right back down out of her ass like shower water. Goddamn it.
I'm about to get you. Got to get you a nap over there, bro.
No, bro. I'm just saying what. I'm just saying. Ain't gonna catch nothing, man. Her goddamn shit gone, man. That's just like a pull-out radio.
Listen.
Back
Listen, you off the tracks, all right? I need you to get back in the caboose over here.
All
right. I'm just saying, man. God damn.
No, he didn't know to take it off the track and go just tap some little grass over in 4 yards and come on back over. But yeah, you know.
I'm just telling you, that white boy,
we talked about back once again, because like I say, that's another thing how they like to splinter us off and other stuff, was that they didn't want the procreation with our people. That's the point. And so in that, they got to get to the music of what do they like to vibe to that we can get in that they listen to all the time, which is music.
Yeah.
And if the thing about it from the historical point, that's what our people do. It's embedded in DNA. I mean, but we can get to a lot of time. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. So they use the music and they're like, okay, we'll give you this deal. But the only way you're going to get this deal, you're going to have to keep it hood. Oh, I can do that. And so the next album come around, but you done bought that house. You got mama about the spot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all living good. You ain't in that environment with the shootout no more. You can't really rap about that no more because you're not living that life no more. But the record come to tell you, where you better go, okay, now all of a sudden, now you got to go back to the hood, start getting back into stuff. Now you pull back into the life. Now it's dangerous for you. Now what they don't tell you also is that when you sign that contract, they take out an insurance policy on you right then. That's the auction that you're signing also. Because they know you're not going to last long. And guess what? Your music is going to be worth more to them while you're dead than you will be ever alive.
Right. That was that slogan on that movie, Miles Davis movie, when that white boy said, "God, this motherfucker worth more to us dead than alive." He said that shit on that movie.
Think it's a game? You think it's a game? So my whole thing is, if you go in and try to sign up to an industry that's already looking for your debt so they can profit on you dead, you're not going to be around long.
No, you're not. They already
so
got you.
It's best for you to stay independent and get your money that way, because only you going to be able to take care of you.
That's right. Yeah. And you can call your shots and do what the fuck you want to do with your music.
And you ain't got to worry about them saying, well, let's go ahead and get it now since you got double platinum on this album right here. You may not get another one. So let's just make something happen right now. And then the fans don't make that go triple and quadruple. He won't be around to see that. His family probably ain't going to get that money because we going to keep the royalty because we got the masters, because we got his publishing. Exactly. And that's what most folks don't understand either. The publishing is where the money's at. Publishers say what I put out or what I, you know what I'm saying, creativity wise, written or sound wise, belongs to me and me only. But nobody does the publishing. I just want to be the rapper. So the record company, which has got the publishing company, says, okay, cool.
I was gonna say, don't think that copyright infringement shit is really a real deal on Facebook. They doing that copyright infringement shit is because they don't want the new generation to hear the old school music. That's why they don't want to hear it. That's why the copyright infringement shit is about.
Yeah, so my whole thing, and that's another thing about it.
It ain't about the music, because they know damn well you don't own Thriller, You never said you owned Thriller, but you bought it. But it's now the problem. He playing it in the public's eye. Oh no, you know why it's a problem? Because the music had messages in it. A lot of music had messages in it, and they don't want the young folks to hear it. Because ain't
But
too many
see,
young
check it.
folks buying old school music like that.
Check it though. See, now the thing also that was the biggest thing about with Mike and Prince is that it got powerful enough to start owning half of the company that was supposed to be sponsoring them as an artist. So they got their ducks in a row a long time ago and bought the catalogs of other artists. Mike owned the Beatles catalog, which is the biggest record, group that was selling. But once he got that, and then he said the last thing where he put him in his coffin was on the This Is It tour. When he got to the point, started speaking for himself and started to say, well, I'm leaving Sony, owning half of Sony.
And
Now
that,
and that got him in trouble. Prince, on the other hand,
not to mention he
was
said, I'm free agent. He buzzed out and said, I'm free agent.
Yeah, and Prince, on the hand, was doing the same thing.
Any labels that want to do business with me, holler at your boy, basically.
But see, that's the problem. That's what we learned what the lesson was there right now. Is that even though they got to be the point where they was filthy rich, they had somebody over their head because they signed to a record company.
Yeah.
So make your money from, just get it from the mud, shine it on up, and keep stacking it. Crumbs to bricklayer, A-Ball, and MJG.
Of Michael Jackson the other day. And Michael had power. He had power.
That's what they're afraid of.
Like, from the instrumental part, he had power.
Hey, Cut, I was going to tell you, bro. Robin tried to give me a damn debate about the difference between R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. Who was the best out of Michael Jackson and R. Kelly? That was the dumbest.
That's ignorance, being infiltrated to our people to start it, because that's what they did with the versus battle. Yeah, that's how they all got started.
That's how all this shit got started.
Exactly.
And like, oh, so better than this. It ain't no comparison, because Michael Jackson, he's an artist, true enough. But Michael Jackson goes way beyond an artist.
Let me show you something. Let me show you how beautiful this thing is. Let's go back from the 20s up to Billie Holiday all the way up to today. If it wasn't for our race singing, the world would have no music.
Nope.
So how you gonna put a verse between our people unless you're just trying to call?
That's the stupidest shit ever, too, man. When
you seen
that verses with a pop star, you didn't see no country artist going into this.
You ain't gonna
You ain't gonna see no shit like that, because the white folks don't believe in that verse shit. They believe this has
as good as the next person, man. Everybody got their own style. They got their own whatever they build together. Like Michael Jackson, man. I was watching that documentary on him. They saying Michael Jackson pulled some people way out of the country, just a certain instrumental sound he wanted. And they
was at the Super Bowl. Yeah, when he was performing the Super Bowl, when he did We Are in a Heal the World, We Are the Children, they was all on stage with him. Everybody. I don't know. That's how much money the man had. He called into wherever the kid was, Albanians, Yugoslavia. He's like, I got a plane at the airport for you. That's how powerful the guy was.
He was powerful. Now, so that ain't no comparison when you got a person like R. Kelly. No, I ain't taking nothing from R. Kelly. Vocals wise, he cold. He cold. Yeah. He can out-sing Michael Jackson, true enough. But the power Michael Jackson got over him is different.
Not even
Michael Jackson collaborated with any and everybody. R. Kelly can too, but you ain't finna. He white.
Well, see, I'm gonna show you the difference. I'm gonna show you the difference between R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. R. Kelly is more of a teeny bopper, grown person, music vibe type of guy. He only have a slow vibe. He's just a singer. Michael Jackson can relate to kids from 7 to older people at 77. He had the same goddamn people in the same goddamn concert.
Yep.
Kids and grown folks in the same damn building.
You only gonna have.
Well, hold on, fellas, hold on. I gotta hit the brakes right here because I got to inject some information y'all might not know about R. Kelly. During his tenure, when he was doing all his albums, our population, and they didn't tell us this, increased by 30%. That's power.
Say that again.
During his tenure, when he was hot, having all his albums drop out there,
right,
TP1, TP2, Down Low, all the rest of them, our population grew by 20%. That's power.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the thing about it, it starts also still getting back into a verse because see, Mike had his way of being powerful, just like the four of us have our own individual way of having power. And this is the way he was doing. He was help reappropriate for our people. He was helping replenish the ranks of things that the police was taking from us.
Right.
Things of this nature. So this what he was doing, and that's why he got attacked, just like Mike got attacked. So there is no comparison because we were all greats. Anytime we done put anybody on the records, they've been greats.
You're right.
Oh, yeah. Well, see,
So how is there verses then if they all been great? See, that's my thing about it.
yeah. But
They
see,
get it stirred up talking about now he better, he better. Now they all
way
great because I guarantee you, if you like all DJs, y'all got a crate. All right?
Yeah.
Y'all got a crate. Now when you go in the crate, I guarantee there's all different artists right there. Because he's like, yeah, these are hot. These are great to y'all. That's just what it is. That's the plain truth of it. The only way they can keep us stirred up and fighting amongst themselves is got to nitpick at things.
Oh yeah. Well, see, that's what I was trying to get the young brother to say. I was trying to get the young brother to understand. There is really no comparison.
No.
Because the thing about it is, R. Kelly came out in the 90s. Excuse me, he came out in the 90s. Michael Jackson came out in the late 60s, early 70s. Okay. The thing about the difference between Michael is a poppy R&B/R&B singer. R. Kelly, he's pretty much somewhat pop, but he's more R&B than anything. You cannot, and besides, this man has sold records all over the goddamn world. You had countries that didn't even know how to say hello in English that would do a whole damn lyric to Billie Jean in countries that can't pronounce. So this man was selling all over the world. R. Kelly was selling parts of the world too, but he wasn't doing the numbers like Michael Jackson would do. But at the same time, like you said, it was different entities. R. Kelly got his own situation. Michael got his own situation. They both were giants. They both were great. 10, 20 times better than this shit we listen to now anyway.
Well, see, that's the whole thing about it. If you got verses going on, mine is, you know what I'm saying, like, just go back to the crate again. Y'all gonna have a crate just number 90s. R&B and hip-hop mixed up. Number 90s, R&B, hip-hop mixed up. I could put the blindfold on, spin around, and just go in the crate. I guarantee it's gonna be harder than anything out there.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, most
That's just how much power we had because we had lyrics in it that had the party going on, or you was talking to your woman. That's how it was going.
They ain't matching the verses up like they should though. Like,
no,
you can't. They can't. That's the thing about it. Is white people do. They can't because the thing about it, they're trying to tell them now y'all supposed to be different. We can't because we all sing. We got different octaves the way we do it, but the message gets across in their own way, and everybody feeling it. And they like, well, we can't compete with that. Country can't compete with that. Rock can't compete with that. Heavy metal definitely can't compete with it. The thing about it, this is the only genre that music is always interested in. And how can we control it? And let you know that we above the others.
I'm gonna tell you the two verses that I like out of all that shit was Stephanie Mills, the Chaka Khan, and Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire. The rest of that shit was garbage to me.
Yeah. Like it's always gonna be somebody that gonna pretty much have more success. Not I don't want to say success, but more records, not sales, but better records than the next artist.
Oh
like,
yeah,
when they compared Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown, I just felt like Keith Sweat he should have went with R. Kelly if R. Kelly was out. Bobby Brown should have went with somebody different, like what dude name? Arnett? Well, what's the dude name? From he should have been with somebody else versus. I mean,
I'm gonna say this. I don't believe he should have been in no type of verse because to me, he ain't never been a lead singer or singer in any aspect.
Yeah,
my thing is, I'm not saying no disrespect about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But my thing is to me is that he was just the loud one of the group. You know what I'm saying? But to me, he couldn't sing.
And then another one. 3-6 and Bone Crusher.
Oh, now that was you know what? And I love both of them guys, and that was a disgrace. I'm just gonna
it was.
No, that was pathetic, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because as older gentlemen, as supposed to be elders, y'all supposed to be way beyond. Y'all came through the 90s. Y'all, you was matter of fact, especially, you know what I'm saying, busy. Because my thing is, you know what I'm saying, you did songs with Pop, you did songs with Big. You saw what happened when they took them both from. You live through the generation that we lived through, you know what I'm saying? And then y'all gonna get up there and do that? What you doing to the legacy here, huh? And that's
And
my
it's,
whole thing. It was a slap in the face, bro.
yeah,
That's why I don't like watching that verse because, like I
that's why
say,
I say
emotions don't get caught up.
it's a big ass slap in the face because now the young generation, the first thing they're gonna say, "Oh, see, y'all talk about us, but look at y'all. Y'all don't know how to fucking act either." That's all they
But
want.
but see, that's my whole thing about. Like, if you're looking in the mirror, how come you don't change things? That goes back to Mike and his song, "Change the Man in the Mirror." But you don't want to hear the truth. You want to hear what social media got to say,
No,
right?
emotions make you cry sometimes.
Mm. But here's the thing about it, and that's what got me to the point where is that most of our males is that they rewired us because we were created to be logical thinkers, but we get in trouble off of emotional tricks.
Yes, sir. All
That's
day.
backwards. That's backwards because the woman is supposed to be the emotion. So when we
But,
get out of emotion, we out of character.
oh, they bitch Ray. I just said earlier. I'll tell my bro. Tell them to cut. A lot of these motherfuckers are bitch made and bitch raised. Hell, they don't want to listen to. They don't even want to listen to slow jams no more. They don't even want
But
to
see,
slow
that's
jams.
also though by design, though, see, because see, the system got in there with the welfare years ago. Because if I take the male out the house, now I can be the man to them. And that's who they're gonna depend on. That's who we're gonna roll with. And the thing about it
That
is,
goes a long way, go way back. You taking the male out the house,
yeah.
a single mama raising a son growing up gonna end up either
Mm-hmm.
gay or gonna end up, in the system and end up getting taken or just doing stuff. Ain't got it. Anytime, and it's been happening lately, man. They they got the system created like, okay, I'm gonna take them out, and what the woman do? Put the guy on child support. And the
Mm-hmm.
man is struggling. You take the man license, guess what? If he
Mm-hmm.
get fall so far behind, guess what? He going to jail. It's a
Mm-hmm.
rigged system. It's a rigged
Mm-hmm.
system, and she's still gonna suffer because that she got to deal with the child that's been brought up in this new society. And guess what?
Well,
It's
that's the
just
thing. That's the thing that most of these young women don't seem to understand. Because the first thing they come to their mind is, "Oh, he's a deadbeat dad. He don't want to take care of his responsibility." But this is the thing, little bitch. Let me tell you something. Your ass was when you was laid up with the nigga. You didn't think nothing of that. You just
you
open
in
your
love.
ass up. You open your ass up and gave your pussy away. Now he
You in
found
love.
out that who the nigga really was. Now you in your feelings and want to throw him on child support. When you
Hold
already know
on.
about shit.
Hold on, fellas. Hold on. I got to hit the brakes.
Come on, dog. God damn. You know I'm coming behind you, but come on here. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, that's okay. Come along. Now listen. Once again, you're upset with the woman because you're upset with a
Oh
system that's
no,
manipulating her. No, let me get into it. Let me get into it. Because she thinks that we're no good because back in slavery, that system that we're talking about was called Willie Lynch at the time, right? Remember?
no.
So when they took our males out, stripped them naked, called out everybody outside the community, come watch this, had our woman, little baby that's standing in front, and beat her senseless and had almost to the half point of killing her. Then he said, okay, I put the fear in his woman to let her know he can't do nothing for me. Only I can. The system can do something for you. That was passed down mentally.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
then you had welfare to reinforce that again.
True.
So when you
Yeah.
get each other emotionally and start fighting each other, you got to remember to say it's the system that's got y'all at that point.
Basically, what you saying, bro, Steve, this is what you telling me. The bitch is going for whoever's winning. Huh?
No, she's been teaching, you know what I'm saying, that the
Basically,
system's winning. Am I not lying?
that's what I'm saying.
Yo,
That's who been talking to
it
me.
is already in her
I
head
know,
that she gonna
but
get
listen what I'm saying.
stamped
She's
Not
going
saying that
welfare.
I'm not saying that there's not no badness going on because the thing about it, there's a responsibility that each of us must take.
Right,
But that's
as
the
a
thing
man.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and women. But the thing about it, we have been put in a state of, you know what I'm saying, immaturity through a system that we don't depend on each other. We depend on that system. And when we get upset with each other, we run to that system.
Yo, but see, you have another side to this too, brother Steve. You
Mm-hmm.
have a woman who basically sit there
And
and
live
watch
off
the
system.
man get lynched. You
Well,
had
what power do you have if we all being owned by the system?
I know, but check this out. You have the other side of this. You
Go
had a
ahead.
woman that was sitting up there watching her man get lynched by white supremacy and her
Mm-hmm.
child. And at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, when he was a little bitty boy and he talking back to the white man, She grabbed him and shook his ass, whooped his ass, and said, "Don't you talk back to Master Johnson. You be good." And basically, where did that come from? See what I'm saying? So it's two sides to every story. It ain't no one side.
That's the system again. That's the same system.
Yeah.
Because the system, because if daddy was there, guess what? She'd be, you know what I'm saying, siding with daddy to say, yeah, you were in the wrong about certain things.
So
but daddy's not there. The system was sitting there once again in the beginning saying, no, you come to me and I'm going to have a bill. And you know, since I don't really like you anyway, and I'm going to come down all on you, you think I'm saying? I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, discipline him. Because now it was two ways of doing things. Now, if she's a girl, guess what? She's going to flourish. It's the males they was after. Because if he started to buck the system, she knew that the system would kill him. And out of love, that's why she told him, don't you talk back. Keep your head down. And that's why the male started becoming effeminate and wanted to act like the female. Now you get that passed down. Oh, it gets ugly through the years.
Oh, yeah.
So now you got to mix this mask up there. This is the product of all this at the back end of thing. And it's nasty looking.
And trust and believe it. They've been marking this shit down because they've been watching everything we do throughout life, all the way to the 60s.
Which is right back to the music again. Because see, when you had Sam Cooke singing back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Getting to that river and getting over. No, we can't use music like that. We got to get rid of Sam. So Sam had to go. Now, when they started doing the pimping, you know what I'm saying, pimpulation, black exploitation, they started to really tear us down then.
Yeah.
And so now everybody say, okay, we can glamorize that. But before all that, it was all about power to the people.
They get into the new generation, like
go ahead.
In the 20s, like 20s. It's like this. A lot of it's instilled in the mind. Young girls having baby 19, 20, some younger than that. And a lot of them ain't in their prime, in their career or whatever. So a lot of money ain't coming in their household. And they not with that baby father or whatever. And all of a sudden, the system already programmed their mind. Girl, if I put them on child support, I get free food stamps. Welfare, and I ain't got to work. I can do hair on the side. I can do nails on the side. And I'm going to watch him suffer. And he's out there trying to make a living. The average job, especially in Mississippi, ain't going to pay you over $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
So you stuck in that system while she pretty much just sitting and getting all the benefits off of it. Once she get the benefits, you fall beneath the level, and guess what? The system got you. Yep. Put you on billboards, put you in jail, all that type of stuff. Once you get out of jail or whatever, trying to get a job, you got pretty much like a felon. Ain't nobody fucking with you.
Well, see, now, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the hustlers out there and those that are still trying to find a way up out of things. Now, no finger pointed intended on anything like that, but a few pointers, though. You need to make sure you have a lawyer on your team. You need to make sure you have some insurance on your team. Because that's another thing that I've seen, that our people on the street, even though they're making fast money, they do not have that. I don't know how many people I knew that's done went on, because when I got to the corner stores, I'm seeing jars with their name on it, they can't even bury themselves. That's disrespectful to you and your family. And however you was living before all that, because it said you really wasn't, you know what I'm saying, thinking about yourself. It was all for show. And that's what makes it sad. So it really ain't a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? But you do what you got to do. But make sure you have a plan at the end that's going to be legit, that you can say, okay, this is what I've been working on with that. So there's just something I just dropped. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like somebody need to hear that.
Well, this is my thing with the young generation. Is like I say, it's our fault. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of that shit is our fault. Because even when we basically fired away from the women, they try to get the fuck away from them from doing stupid shit, we still should have stayed in there with the kids. But then again, there's another side to that too. Because some women feel like just because the guy don't want to have nothing to do with her, she don't automatically, she want to put her 2 cents in the situation. Basically make child support her support. You know what I'm saying? It ain't but the kids. Because like I said, I just see some of these females walking around here looking like new money. And their kids looking raggedy and fucked up. Hair not combed. Old ass clothes, everything.
Yeah.
But they club ready though.
But see, that's my whole thing about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say with the fella, you have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, you know what I'm saying, that we jacked up in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? We look on the outside appearance of things.
Brother, it's
You
generational.
know, we look at the outside of things. You know what I'm saying, and we don't look deep enough into it. You know what I'm saying, to get to know things. And that the icing on the cake, you know what I'm saying, that fun part of the relationship, you know what I'm saying, you first meet, you know what I'm saying, the attraction is there and all that. But I think the relationship start is when how you was raised and how they were raised, you know what I'm saying, start to clash.
Oh yeah.
And so that's where the misunderstanding, and then the thing
Right.
about when the communication can't get up, because most of the time frame the emotions gonna get raised up because somebody felt like I was disrespecting the way, you know what I'm saying, and you should have known that. But because it's an emotional game right now, that's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, table tennis going on for a while. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how hard y'all like to play, but more than likely it's gonna probably get to Serena, you know what I'm saying, Williams status, you know what I'm saying, folks grunt, sweating, you know what I'm saying, trying to get in, get the next lick in, you know what I'm saying, and nobody hears nothing, you know what I'm saying. So it don't solve jack, you know, but it's
I'm
all
gonna,
about the way. So go ahead though.
I'm gonna say this, and shit, I got another podcast I got to attend by 9.
Okay.
The, the generation have changed, and they're gonna continue to change. You know, with the new people, the new live people coming in. Well, I won't say live people, with the new generation coming in, and it's hard to get it back from when we grew up in our generation. And it's gonna take a lot to change that. And I don't think it's gonna change. And I think it's built to make us adapt to them, which we should. Like we grew up on this era, and now they growing up on this type of era, and now it's just so much like either y'all with it or not with it. Back in the day, you know, you couldn't talk back to your parents, you couldn't do all the shit they doing now. Like all this live stuff. Every time you see somebody fighting, somebody pulling out a camera. The generation is sick. And with the music that plays a part of it, and this what this podcast is about, the music that taking a part of it, it
Hmm.
needs to be changed back to the era. But
Hmm.
once
That's what
you trying to change it, you can't change it because ain't nobody fucking with the new generation ain't fucking with the old generation as far as the music
it's
wise.
set up like it's designed. It's designed. That's why I said in the Willie Lynch letter that the young be going against the old be going against the young.
And
Because
they can't even want to make music together. They can't.
no, hell no.
They
Because
can't make
I mean, you ain't see Stevie Wonder talking about he was dissing Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson dissing Stevie Wonder. Everybody was together back in my days. I
and
mean,
everybody got money. And everybody getting their money. They got money. Everybody got their own. I mean, if you got money like that, why you beefing with the next artist that got money? It's crazy. Trying to be on top. The
even with
generation is crazy.
even with I mean, but hopefully, I don't know when, but I'm just like you. I got a question mark on my head and an explanation point too. And I don't think, in a way, I kind of don't think much shit gonna change either. Only thing I can do is just look out for my own, man. Look out for my side of the tracks.
Yeah.
I can't be worried about nobody else because these motherfuckers, man, they gonna do what they gonna do regardless of what. And that's just the way it is.
And
Damn,
like old generation DJs and everything, it's
yeah.
kind of like they want to force you to retire because the simple fact ain't nobody pretty much on that same vibe that we on. You know, we
Oh yeah,
played
yeah.
the late greats and shit. New generation don't give a fuck about that because
No, they don't.
they probably still in the sperm when all this shit came out.
Well,
So
yeah. Well, see, that's the thing about it. When you learn better, you do better. But see, this generation don't want to learn better, do shit because they've been bitch raised, bitch made, and and they're just going off the trend. That's
right,
all it is. The trend telling them to be. You ain't got to be about shit nowadays. You can just do whatever the fuck you want to do. It is what it is. Live or die, whatever. I don't give a fuck. That's what they feel. But, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up.
all
I
right,
saw
all
he
right.
just popped up out of here. I guess he must have accidentally hit something or whatever. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. But, bro, we got to get together the weekend, man. When you come to Mississippi, when I get back to Mississippi too.
All right, that most definitely hit me up, man. Appreciate the invite and everything, man.
Oh,
Much
no
love.
problem, bro. Anytime, man. You always welcome, bro. Just let me know if you want to come back on again. Let me know.
All right, bet.
All right, bro. All right. All right. That was my bro, Ken Lewis, a.k.a. the Hype Man Ken, a.k.a. DJ Cut Up. you know, coming on the scene. He's a young DJ. You know what I'm saying? He been doing my hype situation for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You know, he'd be when I be doing my ones, be on the ones and twos. A lot of times I can't hit that microphone like I want to. And keep like I got him. KR, just do your thing. You know, him. Shout out to him and my cousin DJ Chopper. And, you know, and the rest of the KR DJs or whatever. You know, he can't be holding it down with hyping it up for the crowd. You know, and a lot of times get a good situation and a bad situation. He's showing love to everybody, but we need to get it together, black people. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to love each other and basically look out for one another. Stop with all this goddamn, I'm better than you, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I don't want to be bothered with you, don't be bothered with me, the type of vibe, because that's not healthy. You making yourself weaker, and weaker by the motherfucking day, and don't even know it. You're killing yourself. You know, and that's what they want us to do any damn way. They want us out of here. They want us to be X-nay. They want us to be basically what you call it, extinct. They don't want us to even exist on the planet anymore. And that's basically where we're headed if we don't get our shit together. And these young folks don't know it. They only know what we give them. And a lot of us ain't giving them too much nothing. They basically have to look at it on television. And television is the biggest dog bone, the biggest fuck anthem in the history of the world, because TV is not even real. You know, TV shows that I used to watch back in the day, Different Strokes, All in the Family, Sanford and Son, The Jeffersons, just to name a few. They had those TV shows. It was funny, but they had messages in it. Now they don't have shit like that on television no more. So the young folks don't know what to listen to. They don't know how to even cater their minds to even understanding the struggles of the history that we used to have back in the days when our ancestors and relatives and, back in the days were living off of. They don't know nothing about none of this shit. And they basically putting to lock all this shit up and throw it in the goddamn atmosphere or in the universe or whatever the case may be, and just have our kids run around this motherfucker, be deaf, dumb, and blind, doing sucker shit. I mean, they had a situation that happened in Memphis, I think a couple of days ago, where a young boy killed his child's mother, then killed the child, threw the child in the Mississippi River. I've never heard no shit like that as long as I've been living. For you to kill, and no disrespect to my son and mama, but me and her don't see eye to eye, but I wouldn't want to see nothing bad happen to her like that. Even though me and her don't even have no dealings or say anything to each other, that's fine. I don't care about that. But I wouldn't wish death on her. I wouldn't even want to even see nothing happen to death, because that's my child's mother. I used to have a mother. And I wouldn't want my father to hurt my mother, and my father wouldn't even hurt my mother. He wouldn't hurt my mother. He loved my mother. When my mother died in 1995, my father hurt badly. I never seen my father cry until my mother passed. That let me know how much love my father had for my mother. So I know how it is to love a woman and respect a woman, regardless how mad she make me. But now, in this generation now, these young men, they don't know how to love a woman. And a lot of times it's because some of you women basically stop your young men from seeing their fathers, trying to learn how to be a man. They basically learning how to be women, because a woman can't raise a young man. I don't give a damn if you take them to the bathroom, teach them how to stand up and pee at the toilet or stall or whatever. I don't care about none of that. That's not teaching them how to be a man. Teaching them how to be a man is by looking at another man being a man, not looking at a woman and trying to be a man. That ain't teaching him how to be a man. But hopefully one day we'll get this shit together. What the fuck is this? Well, we got these goddamn internet clowns clicking into my podcast. But anyway, where you want to be known, whoever you are, got these little Russian letters. Probably agents. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and your mom. But anyway, much love and respect to you guys. First lady, much love, sweetheart. Hoping to see you Wednesday back in the Mississippi Delta. I go after I take care of all this situation here. But much love and respect to you guys. Wish you guys could have chimed in or said something. You act like you're scared to say something. Besides that goofy motherfucker said something, y'all could have said something. I don't bite. You know what I'm saying? You could have gave your opinion. Would have read it all. You know what I'm saying? First lady, she can be saying something too, but she just be watching and listening. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she's shy. She's supposed to be on here too. I'm supposed to be putting her on here, but I haven't done it yet. We're going to work on it. Her little shy self. She a goofy, just like me at times. But much love, sweetheart. I guess I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end this old podcast. Like I said, much love to my brother, Dark Prince. He didn't jumped off, fuck with them buttons or whatever the fuck on his phone. I'm gonna get him, though. And my bro, DJ Cut Up, you know what I'm saying? Much love. And to all my close partner DJs out there, you know what I'm saying? You know. Oh, and much love to me. Happy 23rd anniversary, DJ Mixmaster Chaos. Been putting it down on the ones and twos for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't been playing very much lately, but hey, I still claim my title, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, much love to myself. But anyway, let me go and get up off this thing. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. It's your boy Chaos. Love you guys. Deuces.
DJ Mix Master Chaos.
Food.